Okay, thanks.
Let's start with the, as usual, let's start with the least exciting company first.
Heng An International. Anyone?
Okay.
Hong Kiat.
Okay, it's mute.
Okay, back. All right.
Okay, Daniel. What's your one?
Oh,
Metal Toledo.
So start with my one,
Okay.
First, I need to found the share screen button. Okay. Yeah. Whoa, you are not supposed to see that first.
Whoa, what's that?
Continue from my last part, right? Basically, it's on the management part and on the final valuation side. So, business side, I think is more or less the same. Just to recap, this Metal Toledo is about manufacturing analytical instruments. So, what is analytical instruments? You know, these instruments that is used in the lab, weighing scales, what you call
Daniel.
centrifuge, so on and so forth. Yep.
Louder.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Closer to the mic. Speak to the mic. Yes.
Okay. Testing. Is it better now?
Okay. Good.
Much better. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So as I was saying, what is Metal Toledo? Just a quick recap. Metal Toledo is manufacturing of analytical instruments. So such as instruments used in the lab, like pipettes, centrifuge, weighing scales, and so on and so forth. All right. So it's one of the player. Of course, there are other players such as Agilent, such as Fisher, so on and so forth. Okay. So on the management side, I have one update. Beside the CEO, who lasts all the way from 2008 until today, this is a public listed company, and management doesn't really hold a majority of shares, but for a CEO to last so long is quite impressive. Okay, so another guy that lasts quite long, also not as long as CEO, but okay, well, since 2014, is CFO. This guy called Sean Valadala. All right. So now the key point is, note this: he's from PwC firm before joining Metal Toledo. Yeah, I heard keyboard sounds, which is pretty good. Someone is helping me to type the notes. Yep. So note this one. He's from PwC firm. And guess who's the auditor of this firm? Well, it's PwC as well.
Okay.
Right. Yep. So I'm gonna put my screen a little bit larger. These are the 8 years numbers of the Metal Toledo. Just a brief overlook. It seems numbers are pretty good in the sense where it's a little bit too good and too smooth. Let me point out a few things. If you look at the earning per share, it's rising every year. Every single year, not a miss. Not a single miss. No miss one. Every year rise one. Okay. GPM, up and down a bit, but every year also rise one. And it's actually every year extending margin. Slow and steady. Okay. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty normal. SGA every year going down. Pretty good. If you look at capex per sales, well, here you have quite a lot. Okay, I mean things looks quite okay from a top here. Okay, all the way.
ROE 80%.
No, but wait, all the way. You have to look at the last one. I'm sorry I put it at the last one because that's how I organize things here. But sorry, just look at this net issuance of shares, okay, and share outstanding. This is where problems start to appear to me, and weird things start to appear to me. I mean, look, you're running a company that's quite profitable all the way, all right? Why cares to keep buying your shares when your shares are going up price so high, and you still keep buying even more? You know, I don't understand. I mean, you could have used the money to spend it on your PPE more R&D or more breakthroughs just to gain sharper edge against other competitors. But no, this group of management likes their share very much that they buy their own shares continuously. Here's the thing starts to be weird. Okay. Yeah, as I said, they keep buying their shares. Of course, earning per share would goes up increasingly. I mean, even faster because share base is decreased. Um, well, here's my question. It has increasing free cash flow. However, the total debt is also increasing at the same time. Why not use the free cash flow for investment? Flows as a manager and cash flow statement indicates a large portion of funds being used for share buybacks. I put a cut of the number here. Um, yeah, they don't issue dividends. Okay, fine. Every year they are having net flow of loan, and these loans are from borrowings, institutions, share options, so on and so forth. Okay, combined together. Issuance of share mainly by share options. Fair enough. Repurchase of shares. Look at that. 240, 204. Should I say nothing less than 200 and eventually recent years nothing less than 400 million?
This one is in monetary term, right?
Yes.
So every year they buy back using 200 million buyback.
And in recent years, more than 400 consistently 4041, 449,
And they
4499,
actually
400.
they actually issue share and borrowing to finance this buyback.
What's their
They
borrowing?
issue share options as part of their share awards for the management. Of course, this one I still need further digging, but I kind of suspect that they issue shares, management got it, and then sell it back to the company in terms of repurchase of share. And the one thing I haven't cropped for you is the capex they spend on PPE. If you see that, you'll be wondering if they're really buying shares or if they're running a business or just buying share. Okay, I back to here. Okay, look at these highlights here. Row 46. Okay, we're being enough. Row 46 and row 33. Look at the number difference. Does it make sense to you if they're running business like that? Seriously, it doesn't make sense to me at all.
How they
Yeah.
fund their repurchase of share?
Mm,
Wait,
borrowing?
wait. Financing activity, net flow of loan. Your loan is only 88 million. They're using their internal cash.
Wow. Yeah, using internal cash and
What is
borrowings
the
and share options.
what is the capex as a percentage of sales?
CapEx as a percentage of sales. Get back to where I was. Okay, CapEx as a percentage of sales is 4%, 9% recently, about 5% overall.
But the 201, 601, 7, there's a spike. Is this because of they buy new capex?
There are acquisitions, but the
Acquisition,
acquisitions doesn't really, acquisitions of subsidiaries, but it's yet to be very profitable in the sense where the management actually play down it. If you read the annual reports, there isn't much any heavy highlights of the, if the acquisition is really making money and making good results, like the management will surely showcase it one, but this doesn't. And I have to go all the way down to the notes and some small notes down there. Then only I know, oh, okay, there is the acquisition. I was wondering what's the capex about.
Okay.
And another weird thing, there is not a single disclosure of these related party transactions, whereby they are clearly related party transactions. Why I say so?
Okay.
Um, well, I'm not sure if it's US standards, but so far I see other companies also don't. It's just something that I don't really like. Because if you look at that segment revenue, again, I go to my Excel, yeah? Just bear with me. Just look at US operation. Just and Swiss operation. All right. US operation is one of their largest in terms of revenue to external. They have internal revenue. That means cross entities. And look at a Swiss operation. This is most likely a headquarter because the internal revenue is the largest portion of it. Yeah. But there's
But
not
the-
a single mention of this related
But
party.
I mean, the revenue, right, in the group, right, does not include this internal one. Usually they net off one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They eliminate. They eliminate.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is that if they eliminate on that level, it doesn't really matter when it comes to trade receivables or trade payables, right?
Yeah, no, the
Oh.
trade receivable is purely for external one.
Okay. 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 That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So
Okay.
at least one query answered. Yeah. You have more questions?
Okay, actually it's not a question, it's a comment. Based on the number around, I can see this business, yeah, he has shown good result. I mean, in top of the business, it seems like a good result, but the good business already reach a no growth
Plateau.
already.
Yes.
And then secondly, there's a quite a toxic in the balance sheet. They are negative tangible asset.
Well, I will show you the peers comparison. It's not just company, it's about the whole sector. If you look at this, these are comparison with the other large companies in the similar business. Just look at their net tangible asset. It's all negative one.
The negative is due to the goodwill.
Some of them due to goodwill, but a lot of them are due to the goodwill, less on intangibles.
Meaning the whole industry is only expand
Yes.
by inorganic, and then expand until inorganic also cannot grow the top line, then they go and share buyback.
Yes. Yes.
This one is like want to prioritize already, is it?
Not prioritize. They want to.
They need to show
They are
result lah.
they are desperate for return.
They need to show result. They need to show to the shareholders that this group management is doing something. So the most obvious way is to hit your record by buying share buybacks. So yeah, I think I can just quickly go through. In terms of peer valuation, just this indicator is really showing that way too high lah. Okay. The market cap is really the market cap has a catch up beyond the EBIT growth by 3 times. Okay. So here's my comment. Okay, CEO from PwC, fine. Meta Toledo using PwC ever since 2008. Okay. CEOs in the same position since 2008. Lending on share buyback every year since 2008. Speech and management report copied over every year. Basically, you look at annual reports, you know that you flip in, you know that this is going to be a template already. No need to see one, no difference one. Okay. Even the speech and the text. Okay. And well, unfortunately, there's a short reports also citing empty office in China region. Okay. So probably this one I can take up. In short, we can throw this company away, not into the watches. Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
Adrian,
Yes.
what is the meaning of this company?
What is the meaning?
It's,
What do you
it's
say?
just,
What's the meaning?
yeah lah.
What's the meaning?
Is it just so simple that, no return, for return, I just buy back my own share lah, got nothing to do, then just buy lah. I mean,
Basically,
they
this company
rather not.
is in it's in value trade. Basically, this company.
Wait,
If one so layman.
They rather not distribute the cash as a dividend back to shareholder, they rather go and buy back their shares.
They have
Uh-huh.
never
Because
issued
they
dividend
provide the share,
before.
they can boost up the EBS, ma.
And they can boost up their own bonus.
So they are trying to pay themselves more money lah, instead of distributing to shareholder lah.
Yep.
I mean,
Like
it's also depend on the management, the remuneration structure, whether the remuneration structure is based on ROE or earning per share. If based on earning per share, the management do whatever it takes to boost the earning per share lah.
Daniel,
I'm sorry?
remuneration structure.
That one I don't really have.
Okay. Wait, I'm looking at Thermo Fisher. Thermo Fisher stuff are so expensive, you know. They are doing all the lab stuff.
Actually, Thermo Fisher, right?
How is it? Wait, I cannot see until you can open bigger. Yeah.
Sorry. Thermo Fisher, right? In terms of scale, is the largest among them, even larger than a whole. Yeah. Quite a big scale company lah.
Wow, this is what? Wow, how to read 119
billion.
119 billion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 119 billion. Steady bo tai ji one.
This company is reaching the store point already lah.
哪一个？
这个啦，这个点6打击的这个啦，
Metal Toledo
就是它已经是小一个顶点，然后现在他们拼命的要讲怎么样走，怎么样 growth 啦。
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay, any more questions? Why Richard so quiet one? Richard, you forgot on your mic, is it? I think I should start selling my mic lah, you know. Why he asking in the chat group? Hey, can't talk.
Can't talk. Maybe making babies to sleep.
Later I share you, I send to you invoice lah, okay?
So what is the next company?
He asked how does negative NTA work?
I already answered that.
Reply already.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no question. There we go next.
Okay, next one.
Which company?
We have learning technologies.
That one no more already. KL already.
Then what you did, Hongket? You study Heng An?
Yes.
Okay, then Heng An, please.
Okay. Okay. Can see, right?
Can.
Okay. Heng An. So, just a recall, Heng An last week, Darren mentioned, is a manufacturer of those napkin products, tissue product, then disposable diapers product in China. Currently listed in Hong Kong. Okay, management. Okay, subsidiaries too much. I didn't go through one by one. Can refer to another report. So next one. Okay. Question 3. Largest individual shareholding in the company is the management itself, which is the CEO and the chairman. Okay, next slide. Okay, when looking the top 10 shareholder, first one Lim Chi Hui, CEO. Second one Ziman Bok. So that is Hui Lin Chi. So you know that US style. Okay, second one Ziman Bok is the chairman. Two of them is the founder of the company. Okay, the rest is the institutional holder. Then Shita Zuo, if I'm not mistaken, is a CFO. Later we'll go through. Okay, so in terms of director interest, so the chairman currently holding about 19.82%, then the CEO holding about 20%, then the rest not much, also 1.something%. Okay, and then something just to mention, most of the share that they are holding, actually holding under a trust or investment limited. So example for the chairman, so out of the total share here, this Tinley investment is holding almost 90+% of the share, and his personal is holding only 500 over 1,000 ordinary share in the company. So their structure is the person himself hold a small percentage, and the rest is holding under all this holding limited and investment limited.
They usually use offshore to hold one.
Yeah, actually, what does it mean? I don't really get it. What is the benefit or disadvantages doing this?
Actually, a lot of advantage and disadvantage. I mean, one of the most obvious advantage is they can conceal who is the buying and selling and then second is the tax the tax benefit.
Oh.
The thing is they actually can use the company to refinance.
Okay, I see. Okay, then we continue. Insider trading. Last year, the biggest selling was from the CSO, Xu Dazuo. But overall, the buying in the management is more than the selling amount, which is from 476 compared to the 311 overall selling. Okay, so still show some confidence in the management. Okay, next one. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, next one. Okay, so first of all, just to glance through what is the relationship between the management. So chairman, the top left person. Then there is an executive director here, Mr. Zi Wong Kim, is the son of this CEO. Okay, deputy chairman and CEO or the founder. Just now when we mentioned Mr. Hui Lin Chi. Okay, the son also working under the management as the deputy CEO of Operations Service Center, one of their department. Okay, COO, and then the CEO of this Operations Service Center, so operating officer. Then this sons work under him. Okay, then CFO Xu Dazuo is the one that taking care of the finance by selling the share last year. Okay, then deputy CFO, and these two is like a non-relationship outside of the circle already. Okay, for this person, Mr. Hang Qingshan, that doesn't have much info about him, but they claim that he's one of the founder as well. But when I go through online, they only mention these two is the founder, not this one. So not really sure about it. Okay. Then so briefly I mentioned about their relationship. So this overall in the education and whatever they have all quite good. Doesn't have nothing surprise me. It's a very standard thing Just that they have it's like kind of the mission is to me So if let's say anything happened to the father, so there's a 接班人 coming on. So like refer to this, and then these two are brother. CFO and CEO is a brother. So it's like good thing is they can work together with each other, but bad thing is they can cover each other as well. So in case anything happen, anyhow, if anything happen to the top management, there's people to continue also. So it's sure that it continuing business operation. Okay, nothing much. Skip. Okay, special note. This Mr. Wang Xiangyang, he was Director of Supply Chain Management, which means he is the one that handling all the purchase of raw material. This further resigned in 2015, but then after that he rejoined in the 2017. Something that raised my concern is what is the reason that he want to join back and the management still hire him. So example is that today you have a very good colleague leaving. Then 2 years later he say he want to come back. So is it that his experience cannot be replaced? Like he is very good in have a bargaining power with the supplier or anything. So this is the one of the concerns that I have now. So a bit weird and curious also. Okay. Nothing to be found. Okay. Okay, so this one following Adrian and questions. Independent director, acting examination board. Yes, there's about 4 of them. Then CEO is on the committee also. Okay, remuneration percentage have an EBIT about 0.1828% since last year and this year also. Okay, this one convention structure not stated, can't be found yet. So maybe we can dig some more further. Okay, ESOS time horizon exercise the price. Okay, this one Oh, this one on the right side. So they actually has implement about ESOS also. So they have settled about the maximum number of the share available issue. There's seems to be some control on it, so nothing much issue. Okay, then there was a maximum number of share available for share issue. So it's about 100 million-ish time. Okay, this one is the remuneration amount. So for all director and the independent and non-executive director. Excuse me. Okay, financial. Okay, this one doesn't have anything surprise me. Okay, recently in 2016 to 2018, they have some challenges on the raw material price, which most of the raw material price increased. Even though, so you can see here, even though revenue increased, their GPM actually dropping from 48 until 38 in just 3 years time because of the increase in the raw material costs.
Okay.
Okay, one thing also concerned me that of the cash and cash equivalent. So you can see from 10 years ago until now, they are actually always increasing. I also wonder why they keep so much for cash, but while looking at the total debt, they also increase about the similar value. So it's like they're borrowing and then keep it, they borrow and keep it. So it constantly of the extra of a financing cost. Then free cash flow area also increasing, now about 3,000 million plus a year. Okay, ratio, all this good. Cash conversion 90 days decreasing from 100 over to 190. Market cap last year and this year a lot difference because last year share price was 80 over and this year dropped from 50 over. So 1 year they dropped about 50%. ROE still maintaining good 20 over percent. PE ratio from 23 dropped to 16. Okay, dividend yield 4.5. Then quality of earning still maintain above 1. Okay, share outstanding 1,002 million of shares. Then regarding to issuer of shares, nothing, not really a lot also. Okay, compare with competitor. Okay, some comments on financial. So when I mentioned just now, despite increase in revenue, the gross margin is still decreasing due to high cost of raw material. Okay, second one, I didn't ignore. So EBIT improve. Okay, the earning with EBIT actually improved in 2017 despite a decrease in gross margin. Because they're actually reducing their operating expenses and also the SGA expenses. So we call 拉上补下. So when here increase, here decrease, so actually overall still increase in the EBIT. Okay. Looking at the financial GEM MPA in 2017, but while looking back to the annual report, actually overall the increase is only 100 million of RMB. So I'm not sure what's wrong with the growth focus data. Okay, huge jump for cash and cash equivalent from 2016 to 2017. So when looking back to the report, they borrowed extra 2 billion of RMB from this 2016 to 2017. They also pay less tax in 2017. Then they also payment. There's also extra payment of 4 billion RMB for early redemption of convertible bond in 2016. So assets number seems healthy. Okay, one thing also give me raise some concern is the goodwill doesn't increase much a lot, despite there's a lot of investment and acquisition along the year. So when I look into the annual report, they only consist the patent of the tissue product, then their computer and software, and there's no info about any acquisition along the year. So goodwill always stagnant as 500 over, which is
It's good. It's a good thing.
they didn't record. I don't know why.
No,
Is it-
because all the while it is the business acquisition. No one, right?
Recently they did 2017, they invest in the Malaysia one and then one in Finland. But they didn't state any goodwill. So is that mean no goodwill?
It means if they didn't say any goodwill, meaning they buy under value,
Possible?
because what goodwill is recorded as you buy more than the book value of the subsidiary company.
It might be, but from 10 years ago until now, means they always find undervalue. Then means they're very good. This term.
They are actually this company. If you base on number, you can see they are quite good in capital allocation. You can see when the variable cost increase, they directly cut cost and then to maintain the bottom line.
They also implement the online sales system and then the small operation team for sales to indirectly reducing the cost.
So they are quite means quite good at doing this But in
They
terms
quite
of
good
the
in playing around the numbers, I would say.
they are quite good in capital allocation paying number is more like creative
Okay, so competitors. There's actually I compare with Kimberly Cup and also Vinta International. This one also a competitor in China. So actually looking overall, mostly dominated by either Kimberly Cup or Heng An International. Okay,
2 more minutes.
and like 2 more minutes. Actually, when it comes to in terms of revenue, they are losing to Kimberly. But in terms of financial performance, most of it is dominating like gross margin, EBIT margin, net margin, then ratio. Okay, cash conversion cycle, they are quite high, 90. ROE 20% that compare these two. This one 8.2%, this one 7 point something%. PE cheapest about 16. Okay.
Wow.
But surprisingly, Vinda for 3 years CAGR of revenue is 15%, despite all this is so big. So something quite interesting. Okay, I think that's it from me. Yeah, nothing really. Finish. Any questions?
So much cha-ching can buy. For your background.
I would say actually not bad lah.
No lah. Wait. Adrian.
yes.
This one is it similar to the Lee and Man and the what's that?
This one is downstream, the Lee and Man is upstream.
Lee and Man 那些是做 tissue 的，然后
他们是 upstream，这个是 downstream。
这个是 retail。
No, not retail.
Manufacturing. Upstream means 他们 make the product.
Upstream 是
raw
你做那个
material.
纸，你做那个纸，这个是他们拿那个纸来做成 end consumer product。
哦。
但是我 tissue paper 需要 downstream 的咩？我不是有那个纸就是 tissue paper 啦。
Maybe processing.
你要 process 变成 tissue paper 嘛是
okay. But they in terms of raw material cost, they still kena right?
Yeah lah, I mean they don't have the on paper lah. They need to buy paper lah.
That means they still kena the cyclical effect lah of the tissue paper, which is 50% of their revenue right?
其实这个公司有一个不寻常的地方，就是它的 inventory days 那么高 compared to 它的 peers。
对
然后你也是要看一看，是否它的 inventory 有没有 write off 过在 all the historical record。
Can you record down? Okay. Whether inventory they got record off no?
I don't think the amount actually increasing along the year. Where is it? Thank you. Inventories.
I think you go to the cash flow there. The cash flow from operating activity. Go up. They got disposal of
inventory
intangible. They didn't write off
No, it's based on this change in working capital, right? 其实他们已经没有那么 aggressive 在 invest inventory 了。
Okay, but 他们也是 keep 着很多 stock, which I don't know.
The stock they are keeping is what, paper is it?
Majority they sell tissue paper and napkins, right?
And products
and diapers.
So diapers don't expire, what?
Diapers don't expire.
I think diapers expire, right?
Richard's father.
I don't know actually. I realize
expired one.
From the number you see the change in working capital here, they are really quite good at capital allocation.
Yes, I agree.
But the business is in challenge now. I can see.
Business is in challenge. Material costs, and then I think competitor as well. They just start to enter European market and C market, like just start to scale since last year.
Segment breakdown, haven't no?
Segment breakdown got lah, right? Under
for the Southeast Asia one, and the Europe got come out, got number.
I think last year got because Revenue by product. I think by product only. Segment should be no. This one is in China itself only. C and European haven't yet.
Okay, and then one more thing, just to be clarify the sales channel for this company, right? Is just through retail store. That means they supply to the retail store, is it?
The
Retail store and online.
the distribute to supermarket 啦，basically the supermarket is a customer 啦。
就是他卖自己的 brand，他有自己的工厂，他自己生产自己的，然后 raw material 他就跟别人买。
对，
来，我们来看一下，不知道，这个是，没事咯，不知道，这里这是上个礼拜别人 share 的。
Yeah, I saw this.
OK 了。
OK， 我没有问题。
So, the ODD 啦 I think it's quite okay 啦 just that challenging on the business. Management wise no issue 啦 just that economy wise and in future growth.
Okay, can double or not in the next 3 to 5 years?
Unlikely.
Unlikely. Steady growth, but unlikely.
You can see the revenue growth 吧。All the one is only 2 billion.
那是他们讲嘛。Oh, we enter new market, man. SEA Europe. 哇。
Recently,
OK， 你问你好像黄呀，你问你自己啊。你去 supermarket 你会买他们的 T 恤还是你买回你自己的 T 恤？
你看到它 made in China 。OK， 它是 premium 还是都有？哦，都有了。
不懂这个我不清楚。
Okay, because according to last time we were studying the Malaysia company, right, producing for this diapers one, they say that Europe people they don't care about packaging, not like Japanese.
Ocean cash right?
Yeah, ocean cash. So they really want cheap lah, as cheap as possible lah, and then can use and get.
You have to understand for Europe, right? Because most of the if you observe like the what are those stores Aldi or Coles.
LT, Coles, Walmart,
Yeah, because all these European countries, they actually very hang to buy those what they call the supermarket brand. Yeah. So like the Coke brand, right? They will buy one. They don't really care need to have whatever Mommy Poco or whatsoever shit one.
So they buy whatever brand.
Because that is the good brand already for them.
我们清安 got chance 啊。
平安是more like 他自己品牌。
OK。
就好像你去local 马来西亚，你去 Aeon， 你去 Tesco 也是看到 Tesco 自己的 T 恤 ，Aeon 自己的 T 恤。
Yeah. Do you buy Aeon tissue paper?
No. No.
Okay.
Okay. Any more questions? No, then we move on.
So Daniel, you are the only one doing the note taking, right?
Well, suppose there's another one.
Right, Darren,
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Then who was taking a note just now?
It's recorded one. Can
Yeah.
Okay. Adrian, you got new company or not, Adrian?
我没有，我是在 Vcom。
Vcom 啊 ，OK 咯。
Okay, next.
That's Vcom, right?
Now
Vcom.
The rest finished already.
黄洋是怎么去啊
Morning Star man, Jesus 啊。
有没有要补充？
有没有 Rising Star？ 可以，我可以补充一下。
所以是几色才是彩蛋？
我还是 human。不上不下，我觉得啦。
I think let Terry talk.
So Terry, you want to go or I want to go?
Let Terry talk.
Terry talk 啦。
我點樣 go 我 no go？
Really, you want to talk first or 黃洋 talk first?
Yeah. Terry, you present lah.
Since I open my slide already, so I will go first. Right?
Okay.
Okay, there are 3 things to be left over from my side. First is last time I have been saying that we will check the background on this founder, right? So it comes to me that I think there's some typo in happen in the annual report or in the profile introductions, because based on the article saying this guy, which is the founder and also the now is still the CEO of this company, right? He actually found the company starting the age of 27, and this guy is eventually he just grad or from a degree starting about 23 or 24 years old, which is very normal for the person itself. And I would say that this guy eventually, when they start this company, he start very small. He's target to the audience which is have a number of employees which is just below 50 or hundreds. Then slowly they start to grow, and then they will start to looking for the mid-sized company, because for him, he has been mentioned clearly previously in a kind of interview or just a statement saying that for the big company who has a very big number of size of employee, normally they won't use their software one. So they are normally target to the mid or even smaller size of the company. This is what he said.
Okay.
Okay. And then the second thing is basically he mentioned that whoever client that is subscribed or using their software, he need to ensure that they are using almost 100% of their features. If they are just using is like 4% to 10%, most likely they will just in very quick, they will just abandon their software and then use some software else. Because for them it's like no actually value added. What he say. Okay.
Okay.
And then yes.
No, continue.
Okay. Okay. So this guy so far I couldn't find any creepy part about this guy. Yeah. Fortunately, until now, what I found is still positive. Unless Adrian, you have found something, I mean, which is shared with us later on. Okay. So this is in terms of the guy itself. In terms of the let's see, share buyback. Okay. Last time we have been mentioned, is the share buyback itself will affect the share raising of the price? Yes. But will it be affecting the raising price of this company? Based on what I observed, unlikely. Because if you see, I'm using this figure to explain to you. First, if you see starting from back to 2014 until 2018, the number of shares actually increased. It's not decreased. It's go another way. Although they start to have a statement saying, okay, they are going to allocate a very big chunk of money for this so-called share buyback practice. But eventually, starting from 2016 until 2018, I don't see there is big changes in terms of share. 100,000, yes. 100,000.
This one I also got. I got this something lah.
Oh, okay. Then you can share Okay. So then I will not disclose. I will not share much of it. Just let you to be review part of it. Okay. So let's go to the number itself. A moment.
Okay. I think okay. I think I can sell laptop also, huh?
You very bad, are you?
Hey, office laptop is Terry, this one.
Okay, come back to me. Okay, so by the way, okay. I have compared this company against the 4 listed company. 3 of remaining of them is listed in Nasdaq, and 1 of them is listed at New York Stock Exchange, kind of like that. So all these kind of, I found that I would not say all, but most of the metric is still Vconf is the one is still leading. Generally. Yeah. And eventually I found that even some of them is like Workday, like seems like from the beginning of figure, it seems like looks like good, but eventually we'll go to the next step. It's actually making losses on the starting from the latest annual report.
Which one is making losses?
Workday.
Workday.
Okay.
Workday is the one who making losses, surprisingly. But last time you guys have been mentioned about this company, so I will include this as well. Yeah, but generally, if I'm talking about metrics wise, this company is quite good compared to the others 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other question? Anything else? Anything else?
For me, no, because I will share my to complement.
Yeah, Adrian will add.
Okay, because I think I also have one part, right, which is the market share one. So
okay.
Terry, one, you done already?
Yeah, done.
Okay, hold on. Share screen. Okay, my one is very straightforward. Okay, so just to find out what is the market share. Okay, actually, I was looking at this workday just now, and then actually they came out from this company, PeopleSoft. Then because Oracle actually do a hostile takeover, you see. Then they after that come out and then own self start this workday, and then they are now this big lah. In fact, if not mistaken, in Bloomberg, right, I do see the advertisements one, So they do target quite large companies lah, from what it's doing. Okay, next. Let me see. A lot of comparisons from the websites that I go through, right? Paycom is not one of the big players lah. It's only, you see, like for the example here, right? Just see the top few lah. Success factors is actually Workday lah. And then ADP, Paychecks, and etc. Ceridian. You see all this, I think.
All these are quite large.
Yeah, all this Terry already presented. So if you look, Paycom is actually very near to the bottom. Then over here, where is it? Where's Paycom? Number of companies that is related to Paycom, I'm trying to check also, and then where are they from? Actually, this website is quite cool. A lot of information.
Yes, I like this.
So you this one also you find.
I got found this, but I'm not in this website yet.
Okay. Then also this one, Aula, I heard before, and so this one also they give some information. And as you can see, the top competitors is all this lah. So it's actually quite a niche business segment because all these are more or less the same players already. So it's like the Big 10 or Big 5, right? As what I wrote in the WhatsApp, I feel that this company seems to me really is good in the sense where, from what Terry is saying, is very good in founder-led law. So okay, over here also you can see.
Is the business quite high barrier because since you say so, I mean only the leading player.
Yes, barrier indeed is quite high. Seriously speaking, so I think what Paycom is doing very well is he's eating out market share from other players. Which what Terry just now said, is starting target only 50 players, 50 employees, and then slowly grow maybe to few hundred, then slowly grow to maybe 1,000, then now few thousand. This is very organic kind of growth. If they do it this way and then they just maintain their sales team as a very strong sales team and they build a very good culture, eventually they will meet. I feel like eventually they will go to the top 10 one. The only question is whether their software can cope in terms of the quality lah, because it seems like they still emphasize on selling rather than their apps. Okay. Then again, right, a lot of tech companies, they also own self in-source this type of products really one. So it depends on what kind of large companies are there that still need to outsource this type of software. So as you can see from this website here, this screen, SAP obviously big chunk. You see, we are talking about HR, HRM, HCM, all this style of software, right? But then in terms of a very big scale, that this is just a small segment of an entire software suite, which is ERP, right? You guys know ERP? Enterprise Resource Planning Software. That is basically you control the entire company already, right? So
yes.
HR is actually just a part of it. So for those mega companies, normally they engage, for example, SAP or Microsoft for this, they will have their own ERP softwares ready. Paycom is not that level. So impossible, they will fight that game one. So their main targets probably is like, for example, Workday, ADP, and I don't know what other names. Ceridian maybe. So yeah, that is all from my side. Any question? So essentially to summarize from my part is their way of growth organically is good, and then they can actually capture market share well.
Oh, what's their growth rate like? You're looking at what?
No, I'm not studying that part, but I mean is if they continue growing it in
room for expansion.
Yes.
They got runway lah.
Even if the market is already saturated, as in everyone already has some kind of software, and then their way of capturing market share is very good. They don't wait for customer to come lah. They go and whack already one.
Okay, can.
Okay.
Terry, you got the growth rate, right?
I got.
What do you mean?
Adrian got.
Adrian can share. But in the while, if we are like what Richard said just now, right? We are categorizing this Paycon different compared to what you the company or vendors you are normally very well known, which is just now we already presented like SAP, Oracle, all this kind of the software they are selling to very big size in terms of company. So it's a different category. Just to make clear.
No, Terry, what you need to note and compare is they are not doing ERP. So SAP, all this are really doing ERP one, you cannot fight. Understand? They're just focusing on human. But then again, whether we read from the chairman or the CEO letter, whether they say they want to expand to other modules, that means move towards this ERP, we don't know lah. But actually, I think don't bother lah. If I'm them. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Richard.
Yes.
Richard, question. Regarding about the barrier entry, just like you mentioned that is quite high. Is it due to the complexity in developing the hedge fund management software?
No, barrier entry is because I believe at least 90 to 100% of the type of target customers that they are aiming for already have some kind of software.
The switching cost.
Yes. So it's not like it's a brand new market and then they chong in. Yes, they can capture easily. It's everybody already have software. Now you want to convert people to convert into use your software is quite limited lah. Then again, those new companies that are recently coming up and then they become big companies mostly what are they? Normally it's tech company ma. So we cannot count them in because tech company either they will own self in-source if possible, or maybe they will use Paycom lah. I don't know lah, but they definitely won't use those big players like SAP or this. They would think it's a very waste of money man.
Yes, very expensive.
They will use all this small niche, Silicon Valley kind of apps which actually targeting smaller players. There are many also. So it's a different game.
Yep.
Any other question? If not, let's look at Adrian's slides.
Okay. I'm sharing my slide. Actually, it's not slide. It's a word file. Okay, everyone can see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Actually, this I can go through very summary one. Actually, this is what their software doing lah. They are 包格了啦. They claim themselves as a one-stop solution where their competitor does not have one-stop solution. This one I'm not sure also what is the competitor really cannot do one-stop solution. So actually in essence, I think Richard has I just add on what Richard. This company is a software as a service for human capital management. So he managed the complete employment life cycle from recruitment to retirement. So another thing is what I found actually actually other than they are fully focused. Actually, all these are supplementary only. They are actually the main focus is this one, payroll. This one is actually the main focus of the revenue model. The other thing is more like integrate along the other application like the human resource, the e-learning, and all the time and labor management.
Adrian, this
Yes.
full focus. What do you mean by full focus? Why do you say it's full focus?
It's not full focus. I mean, the main target revenue is payroll. Any other application is bonus.
You mean it's specified in your segment that this is the one make the most money or what?
Yeah, this one they already tell. This one is the one makes the most money, and they didn't pick the other segment because they say it doesn't make sense to pick the other segment.
Okay.
So this one is their main focus, and actually from in terms of revenue model, right? Actually, the sales team first target client in payroll service, then subsequently they ask the client to add on the application. The application such as talent management. Actually, I like also the employee self-service. This one is also quite good. That means they are automation all the self-service. Like you want to apply MC, you want to apply leave, then you can through their apps to apply. You don't need to call your boss to ask or call your HR to ask.
Yes, my company is using that.
And then what I like also is the e-learning. The e-learning, right? They have the in-house library of e-learning content course ready to be subscribed by the client, or if the client need a customized content e-learning, right? They can also customize for the client.
This one is paid one or what?
Which one you mean pay one?
The e-learning, is it they need to pay extra money or is?
Yes, they need to pay extra money if they want to use the e-learning.
Okay.
And then this one later I will talk. Actually, the sales cycle is 30 to 90 days. And okay, this competition is the what Terry showed already. They claim seasonality. The revenue usually high in Q1 because of all the bonus and the tax payment in Q1 usually. And okay, this one is the employee. The employee currently is 3,000 people. So okay, other than the recurring revenue like the SaaS and the application actually they have a mini segment. I think I don't know. It's quite hard to find. And eventually I found it because they say recurring revenue also include the interest earned on the fund held for client. We collect fund from the client in advance of either the applicable to date to, and then they also earn from the interest from here. This one is so called the floating income.
So they collect what 30 days upfront. And then they hold it for fuck man 120 days.
Yeah.
This fucking company you
So they earn what? Bank interest?
No, the good thing is they not even put in only bank. They put in money market and bond.
Okay.
We typically invest. See, they very same. We typically invest funds help for clients.
Actually, this recurring revenue is more like the existing client year on year paying the software subscription fee and also or their payroll and then this one other implementation and other is more like a new client enter. So okay. So actually, from the revenue or income segment, right, you do not or you do not know the floating income one. So actually, that's why you can see why is the operating cash flow higher than the net income, right? Because they consist of payment received from our client interest earned on fund.
So if we kind of like, are you able to like deduce and find out that the interest they earn is how much?
This one I still haven't found out. I'm still on computing.
Okay.
But you can see based on the investing activity, they have this 400 million change in fund held for client and 14.3 million increased profit from maturity, meaning they actually earn 14.3 million capital gain from the client.
For doing nothing. Okay.
But that's because their this float is very big now, 1 billion more, right?
Yeah, almost 1 billion, yes.
1 billion, you are earning 14 million.
Not a lot anymore.
Yeah, it's they also quite safe lah.
And then
You give me, I think I whack into don't know what company already.
okay, this
You
is from
need to
the
write me, bro.
this is from the balance sheet. Okay, what I want to highlight is this one is the 1 billion. As you say, the 1 billion fund they holding as floating. This one is one thing interesting about this company. Although this you see this 1 billion auto is recorded in liability because it's not belong to the company, but this money.
Yes.
But indirectly this money is also an asset.
Yes,
it's
correct.
It's what made this company interesting.
It's like Warren Buffett find gecko lah.
Yeah. So this one is one thing interesting. Another thing is the deferred revenue. Deferred revenue because it's subscription model. I take you maybe 1 year revenue first, but actually the service is service you later on, monthly by monthly. So they have this increased deferred revenue. It's meaning it's an indicator of the future revenue.
Yeah. Okay.
Fringe is like a online bank like that. So they put all the money inside.
Yeah. So another thing is you can see they also put a lot of money into R&D. The R&D
Yes.
double every 2 years.
It is actually increasing as the percentage on the revenue itself, starting from 6 something into 7. Then the last year is about 8%.
Can I presume that this R&D is spent on software only or what?
Yes, it's on the software development and the IT infrastructure.
Oh, okay.
And then what is good, really good, right? Although they spend almost every year double the R&D, right? The margin still maintain. Meaning this R&D is really contribute a lot lah.
Okay.
And then you can see why the cash flow is higher than the net income, right? You can see basically this one is the deferred income tax. They also defer 21 million of income tax, and also defer contract cost. The deferred contract cost is more like they estimate they estimate they have this revenue coming in. This is a cost they will want to spend in future.
Oh.
And then I think and then just I also repeat earlier, you can see based on here they are actually purchase a lot of short-term investment from fund held for client, and then proceed maturity of short-term investment from fund held for client. And actually the capex is very little only. I think it's more maintenance only.
Okay.
Okay. Come back to the share buyback, right? Actually, I think whether it's the CEO or the CFO, right, is also concerned for the capital allocation one. They share buyback because they don't want to dilute their share option because they pay a lot of option to the employee one.
So they buy it back from the employees, meaning?
No, they buy it back from the market because if I give a lot of share option to employee, we will dilute the shareholder wealth.
Yes.
So in order to don't want to dilute the shareholder wealth, they buy back share buyback.
Oh, okay. So quite prudent quite good
Yes, it's very prudent. And then one thing is you can see this one is one of the key. I think a few graph I want to show is one of the is this. You can see the revenue growth is much more higher than then the net profit and cash flow from operation, because this company is still quite heavily invest in R&D.
So they behave like Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, when the size is big enough, then this company, the margin will continue expansion. Later I show you another more thing is in more detail. Then next thing is on top of the net profit, you can see here the cash flow is higher than the net profit, right? But the free cash flow, this means free cash flow is no longer need to retain for company. I mean, no longer need to use for capex or R&D. This free cash flow is almost similar to net profit. Meaning what you earn is completely can distribute to shareholder.
Shareholder equity
Which is makes sense because until now, as I understand from this company, they haven't distributed any dividends yet to the public.
This is Warren Buffett company
And
I
then
think you need to send email to Warren Buffett
and then lastly, right, you can see this company how they scale up. You can see the ROE is continue increase. And then what is the on the cost side, right? The SGA is the headquarter and all the staff costs. You can see as the total asset increase, the staff cost is actually maintained, not too much.
Okay.
Meaning this company can scale and then remain the cost.
Yeah.
Wow, Adrian, you see like that, I already queuing already, you know.
Huan Yang saliva coming out already. Aiyo.
And then finally, right, this one is also
risk.
This one is also on top of sale. You can see the R&D keep on increasing, right? But the margin, right, you can see maintain one.
Growing or maintain?
And in the first few years, it's growing, but now it's maintain around 30%. But the R&D is on the high side, keep on increasing the R&D, but EBIT is still maintained. And then one other thing is if you want to the last thing, everything is already so nice that you can see this variation.
Yeah, valuation is.
See. Why no valuation one?
This is the valuation I can see with my graph.
Oh, the red color one. The red color one is it? EV over AB is what? 84. Wait,
64.
A bit far. 64. Okay.
64. Yep.
The time that it was 18.
You mean which one?
Yeah, it was 18 one.
I think it's during 2016 when the company actually the best time is to invest is 2015 to 2016 because this one is when the margin expand double.
Aiyo. Why now only study?
But unfortunately, the news spread very fast.
Aiyo.
Okay, you see, if you were a bit 60 only,
Last time 18 only.
Next time later 180, you cry.
Last year only 35.
Wow, last year 35 already jialat.
Actually, what you say that because all these are full year EBIT over EBIT, but this one is only TTM. So it might possible if the earnings
drop
if the earning increase, right, then this one you drop, right?
Yeah. This is
There's season factor also, right?
This is A2 kind of feel. Means the growth is really explosive kind of growth. The PE always very, very high, all this EV over EBIT, but then after that, the results come in and pull it back down again. Okay.
So DYODD.
Yeah, DYODD.
So Huan Yang, tomorrow 10 p.m. the market start open again.
Hey, Adrian, upload your file. Upload your file. Later I reread again.
Okay.
Hey.
Huan Yang, you read so much, but then you got so many companies to buy. How,
$1 billion fund, how to allocate very hard.
Okay. No question, then we move on next company.
Hey, just now did we go through the segment? Got
No segment.
There's only one segment.
There's only one segment. Okay, sorry.
But the number of clients increased from initially 15,000 until now it's 23,000.
What's the kicker in terms of the increase in the client?
40%.
Every year, 40%. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Can okay. Why people want to go on them?
This is a very good question. I didn't compare with competitor. I don't know.
Okay, so weird. They can increase market share so easily.
But
They-
what they,
You
and then,
say-
what they claim they are really good at compared to competitor is they can offer one-stop solution. And another thing is, I think it's the price, because when I see also they say price is a very determinant to why the client choose them instead of the competitor.
Oh yeah, which reminds me, I wanted to ask the question just now. They can contract with the clients, right?
Huh?
They have contracts on that.
No, they don't want to enter contract with client one.
Oh, even though monthly fee, but no contract lah.
They pay 1 year once.
Yeah.
Oh, that means the client can anytime 招 one.
But why would they want to jump?
No, I just saying the possibility lah.
Yeah, lah.
Later suddenly got another Paycom number 2 come out and then say, hey, I want to, you know.
Then okay. Then if you're a software provider like Vcom, right? Who's my? I think it's very bad.
On your mic.
My mic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we have a gauge on their pricing just by comparing gross profit among the competitors?
Again, what do you mean?
Can we gauge their pricing by comparing gross profit among all the competitors? Hello?
Really hard because this one is
Oh.
because this company is a service based, it's not a hardware based. If you base on gross profit, not really turn also.
Daniel, you want to see whether they are the cheapest or what?
Well, it's just trying to grab some hints or some indications from their financial reports. I
This one-
theory comparison.
This one actually you do Scatterpart better. I just send email to all of them.
Okay.
Send email, then ask them for quotation, then or you just check the price from their website. I don't think this type of software they will have pricing on their website directly.
I think so. You need to promote.
因为还是 customized solution 是
Yes.
Yeah.
你的 employee 多少啊？你要什么
对
feature
它的 pricing is based on number of employee 还有讲到。
Yes, of course.
And then
That's
which
usually
is-
the database.
And then which is why I also could think of one risk it's like because the future is more on automation instead of labor intensive one. So will the number of employee reduce in future?
This one is a very macro kind of risk. I think I mentioned before. It may happen. But until then, still long way.
Yeah lah.
But there will still be more and more of these tech startups or whatever startups that's coming up. If their pricing is targeting the smaller players, they are on the edge.
So their niche is very important. Their niche is to target medium enterprise. Medium-sized companies. They cannot target the big ones because Microsoft, SAP all will settle or Sapuma. Then all those small ones below 50, 100 one, all the Silicon Valley startups will take already. So they must target the medium ones.
still running.
Which may also have a risk because the number of new companies that are in this type of scale, medium ones, is also, I mean, the new companies coming up with this type of number of employees is actually quite limited. So, yeah. What kind of company you think of nowadays in this in our millennial kind of generation that suddenly will need few thousand employees per company one? Starbucks,
Grab low.
bubble tea,
Bubble tea maybe?
So not many actually. So their main thing that they need to do is capture market share. Eventually they will have a peak one. They will have a time when they will stop growing one. So it's just a matter of when. We need to find out if you want to do deep research.
At the moment, their KGA still very nice, man.
So if you want to just do guesswork, right? You just give a 3 to 5 year kind of growth rate. Then after that, you have a terminal growth rate. Can I? When you buy lah. No
their
question.
software is better than my company's software that way. And do background check lah.
Yeah, your software, your company got software.
Still got time clocking and terminal. Wow.
Time clocking very normal one.
My company no time clocking one. They don't care.
Your company didn't invest, man.
Your type of industry don't need time clocking.
As long as you get stuff done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come, last one. Morningstar. I think I'll go first. Then they're like about add on. Okay.
Go.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me share my screen first. Okay, done. Shared. Okay, Morningstar. So, just to add on a little bit, today we have a few questions, right? So why 2017 profit up, but net profit down? I cannot find out the reason. I mean, from the annual report itself, it just shows that the overall sales and marketing expenses, they're pushing it very hard. And then I also believe that this is the time, this was the time that I acquired the pitch book, hence the higher expenses, right? Which makes sense. And then, okay, so just to give you an overview of the cost structure, their cost structure, majority you can see is on sales and marketing, and also admin. So for them, that's Morningstar lah. And then let me see if anything in your highlight. And then their intangible is for me is quite high 40%. But this type of company, software company, no inventories one, maybe it's normal. Compared to the peers. And then okay, here are the important things. So what are the key product? What are the key product and investment area that actually have that day I was saying that wait, let me double check. Everyone's still here. Okay, everyone's still here. Okay, so today we're talking about the growth rate for all the segments, right? So this is actually the segments that we pull out from the data itself. And then you can actually see the license based one is all in green. So PitchBook, Advisor Station, Morningstar Direct, and Morningstar Data. So you can see the growth rate lah. You see, not too bad lah. Like inflation lah, 10%, 10%, 10%. And the one that's doing the best one is PitchBook Data lor. Okay. Why they are growing so fast? This one you need to ask Annabelle. Okay. So which is also why their operating expense are here very high, right? Shot up very high. This one 1,000%. Okay. And then okay, so this one is only 1 month. This only 1 month. Oh, okay. 50%. Forty-nine point two. 30% only. Okay lah. Okay, carry on first. So license. So in short, let me summarize a bit in the business. What Morningstar is actually really doing. Licenses is 70% of their revenue. So license include what? Morningstar Data, Direct, Advisor Station, PitchBook Data, and also the Morningstar.com, the membership. Okay. And then asset base is 20%. So for this, This one indexes, investment management, and workplace solution. So this one is you buy their asset, then you pay some asset fee lah. And last one is transaction based. So it's ad sales and also the credit rating thing. Okay. So this one is pull out from their annual report also. So Morningstar data. Okay. So this one licenses is the most, right? So we actually look at this and then look at their growth rate, how it's growing. Morningstar data basically means that they provide data to institutional people. Okay, so they're actually competing with people from FactSet, Thomson Reuters. So these are the big people from US. And then Morningstar Direct is like a platform. They have their own platform also built for the professionals with analytics data and all that. So this one is equivalent, they say equivalent to Bloomberg FactSet research system and all that. So these tools, their main like what rice bowl. And then you have PitchBook, which is recently acquired one. This one is more towards the VC and the private market. All right. So over here, the VC and private market. Hence, the competitors like Capital IQ, CB Insights, and then Advisor Station. Okay, Advisor Station is also is a portfolio management that they provide for retail advisors. Over here, retail advisors in here. So basically they're selling like platform kind of solutions to people. So overall, if you go back to the chart just now, you can see over here, Morningstar data, Morningstar Direct, the sales has been, especially data, you see the sales has been like very steady going out like that. Direct also very steady. Advisor Station not doing too well. Okay. I mean up and down but overall you don't see much growth you see minus and then plus a bit then minus back, so not much growth. But data and direct is okay. Then PitchBook data is the one that's recently they acquired and then they are growing it okay. So how to say I think it's not bad, it's not very good type of thing it's okay like that and then last one for license you have Morningstar. So Morningstar also they have people who subscribe so I think this one also, then you can go morningstar.com and then you can see you can subscribe to them. It's about 20%, 10-20%. So about 200 million. 200 million. Okay. Okay, this one nothing much. Asset base about 20%. More than 10% is for their Morningstar managed portfolio. So if you go to their portfolio, you pay a certain program fees for their asset management. Then like that So this one is fighting with BlackRock some other Vanguard US. Okay. And then last one is credit rating, which is very minimal, so I'm not going to go through. So lastly, okay. So we take a quick look at the goodwill and intangible. So Morningstar 600 million. Their intangible asset over total asset is 41%. Okay, so seems compared to FactSet, compared to Thomson, normal. So it's normal in the industry. They have very high intangible. In terms of ROE, ROIC, they are not so good compared to their peers. Okay. Then this the valuation. Okay. The figure not growing except on PitchBook segment. This one is not accurate. Other segments are also growing, but PitchBook shows the largest growth rate. Loss of NTA due to this is not accurate also. It's loss of intangible. And then grow drastically in 2 periods. Okay, this one can ask the business part. And then this one is what Annabelle I think we'll talk about later. Okay, wait Are there anything else I need to share? Oh yeah. One last thing. So if let's say assuming PitchBook growth at a 50% rate, and then the other license-based product also grow at like what you see just now in the Excel just now, you will get if let's say you grow at that you maintain the same growth rate you will get at a PE of 35 about 160. Okay, I don't think P35 is very optimistic. About 140, around about 140 fair value. So right now the share price is what? You will check. I mean, to me, the business itself is quite it's fairly valued. Fairly valued. People know that they are growing at such rate. That's my opinion. Okay, I pass to Annabelle.
I just addressed the questions from last time we had. Okay, so we have the software. As actually Honian said a lot of quite clear about all the product range. So I just mentioned about the software retention rate. Usually when someone buy membership, as explained, is 3 to 5 years. So they state in their data that renewal rates is approximately 90 to 100 lah. Okay, so this question of why people want to use PageBook, last time usually they only have private the public listed companies. So now they have the PageBook data, all the private listed companies data. So now when a company is like private listed, then evolve into a public listed company. So now those people who subscribe to, they basically converge the data. So that's in short. Okay, so to talk about operating metrics, the subscription and the license. So I actually skewed the data here a bit lah. It's actually decreasing overall for the subscription. They just why the profit is increasing is because they increase the charges, all these things. So but on the license part is increasing in terms, you can see overall is increasing, but PageBook is the one that is making a difference, as we all know. Okay, so that time I didn't answer about management growth. So that time their shareholders were interviewed this year. They say they plan to expand out of US, increase their presence, but in their annual report they only talk about they are only migrating more of public more of their hostings to their public cloud software, all these things. So they won't do any M&A. They won't be, because since the PageBook since they have acquired PageBook and a lot of their other companies, they already stopped. Now they focus, last few years they have only repaying their debts and only focus more on internal their growth, which is their organic revenue lah. Okay, so migrating data centers. So to address the management shareholding, they didn't write in annual report on the details or the remuneration. I'm still finding about it lah. Okay, and that's all I'm going to talk. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, just like that only.
okay.
Got question? I mean, you judge yourself lah. Now, what's the PE right now? 30. You see,
Just now we say 35.
38.
38 lah. So,
They only
company with this
grow
growth,
organic growth for. But the thing is, compare with their premium membership and their platform license, if they say that the demand, I mean the.
oh wait ah. Wow, their premium membership shrink until like that one ah.
No, because I skewed the
It seems
data.
they're on switching.
Yeah, I let you see. Okay,
Oh.
I kind of skew the data lah.
Okay lah, not very drastic lah. Is it mean like 124K to 116K?
Yeah, but it's
But still-
overall decrease, you know. So
Then the advisor Morningstar data, direct license data,
yeah.
direct is increasing. Data, hey, who is so sick ah?
Richard lor.
Richard lor.
This one don't look This is their user base, their active user base 1 to 2 million. So their convert rate around like the 100K. So decrease gradually. What else you want to look at? The license thing, is it?
Why, Huanyang, you tempted to buy?
How to say? I kind of feel like this company is more like everywhere but going nowhere.
Yeah, lah. So you want to buy or what?
No lah, not really lah. I mean,
Okay,
I mean, it's an okay company. It won't likely die, but I mean, for me, it doesn't look like it's gonna double the next 3 to 5 years. If that's gonna
I
happen.
don't feel there's growth at all lah.
Oh yeah, I want to show you this thing though. This is the peer group in the annual report. You saw this, right, Hanyang?
No, what's this?
They all say, like the share chart, the price chart very nice, but they all say like they and the whole peer group all also go down together. The whole industry. Say until like that lah.
What's that share price?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, back to Paycom. When wanna queue? Let's queue together.
You want to back the market?
This company,
So far first, conclude for this company first. So this company drop off the list already lah.
How to say? I mean, you can lah. You can throw lah. You can throw. I mean, it's there is growth, but unlikely you will get very high return lah. Unlikely unless people very gaira and push out their PE multiple.
well, I think for a public listed company, I believe they are the only one that has the non-listed data, the PitchBook part that investors can buy. So for that, they have some form of uniqueness lah. But then from Morningstar side, I think other than I don't know how they get their data, because a lot of other companies or this type of data aggregate websites, they get it from Morningstar, right?
They acquire a few companies that is actually purposely just to acquire all the private listed companies' data. Yeah, I show you.
No, the public one.
Public, the one.
It means there is someone keying in all the data for annual report. So who is doing it?
Bro, they manual.
So
they are putting in place a robotic and so-called AI solution to right now to get the data.
So if they are the only one or they are the top few that is only doing this, basically they have control of the upstream lah. Okay. So in that way, they have some
they are
form
not the
of
only one doing it
control.
because they people like FactSet and all that, they are doing it also.
Yeah, I'm sure, because then again, their data is not 100% accurate, right? So, but yeah lah, they have some form of control over the upstream lah, but downstream wise, I think they are quite shit lah. So it's like they are in the middle. On top there, you have companies like Bloomberg that provide everything. And then Bloomberg also throwing price nowadays. You can see on the Facebook, I keep seeing all those discounts. Then at the bottom there, you have those cheaper softwares or even like Growth Focus that can have even better data compared to Morningstar.
Focus take from Morningstar ma. Google Focus take from Morningstar.
Yeah, also don't know lah. DYODD.
I mean, in short, for me, there are more perhaps better opportunities to look elsewhere.
So if you want to put it inside your Excel, that for this company, are you going to write buy, hold, or sell? I think that's the question.
I personally, I will put hold. I mean, if you really buy some more, the company is not dying, it's like growing lah, but Yeah, day long.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Anyone else have anything you want to share? Very good. We're half an hour early.
Hey.
I think that's all the company that we have.
Yep.
Since the last round. You
Yep.
guys can continue talking about that Paycom if you want.
At least talking about Vcom.
I got so many things to talk about. Paycom already finished talking. Right?
Just a
No, still want to talk.
queue, right?
Yeah. I opening my account. Opening.
That's not talking. That's called speculation already.
Okay. Let's not talk about Paycom. Talk a little bit about the coming up October thing. Coming up October thing, right? I know Darren is not here. It's not the best occasion, but since you're all here, and so it's gonna be like a little bit like a treat.
Cannot hear.
Hey, you talk halfway suddenly talk away from your mic.
Wait. I need to talk so close. Shit, stupid mic. Okay, so
Hey,
it's
bro.
gonna be like
Later I send you a catalog.
yeah. So clear my voice now clear. Huh?
Can.
Okay, good. Yeah. So I was looking around for places. I found some places in Bangi or if you're gonna be off the city kind of thing.
What? Bangi.
Bangi.
Okay. That's a good response.
Where is
Okay.
I think
Yeah. That's where's Bangi, right? So on the flip side, it could be a place to go for a little bit of retreat, but
Let's go camera.
guess I'll just send you guys the places first, right?
Where is
And
Bangi is
then we go from there.
Bangi is
Kajang.
Edmonton, Canada.
You know where is UKM?
Bangi
Sorry, where
Incorporated.
is UM? Yeah.
PJ there.
no lah.
It's
Between Malacca and
Hey, Bangi is
No,
Selangor
Malacca too
lah.
far.
What between Malacca?
It's between Cheras and Sedang.
It's inside Selangor lah, Taiko.
Between Cheras and Sedang. Yeah.
Is it nearby Broga Hill or something?
Oh no. It's before that. From KL is before that. You're gonna reach Bangi at least half an hour earlier before you reach the Broga.
对。
So I was looking at places like you will have 2 to 3 stories of this bungalow with some compound outside. So we own the whole unit and for the 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Okay. So then we can either have some teamwork inside. Plus,
What's the date again?
should might be necessary.
What's the date again?
Okay. Good thing you asked now.
Then
Right. Just a reminder, it's gonna be 19th and 20th. 19th and 20th.
1 night.
2 night, 2 day.
Oh, okay.
2 day, 1 night.
Cukup 2 day 1 night.
What you want to do, Richard?
2 day 1 night is just 1 night. That means it's like go at 12, exit at 12, 24 hours, right?
We can gather for the
Oh,
breakfast
yeah.
first.
Yeah, lor.
We gather in the KL for breakfast because you're coming from Ipoh.
Otherwise, how are you going to reach Bangi?
Yeah. And then we have breakfast and then before.
Like this one doesn't count as retreat, is it?
It's not fully a retreat. It's a mini one because why is it a mini one? It's because we recently just have one in Singapore. Remember?
That one also
And
not
then
right.
it's a bit of fun already. So you add up that fun plus this round of fun is about okay lah.
No, but anyway, we are gonna do this quarterly, so every quarterly is kind of like a retreat already. Then again, are we gonna do like a retreat kind of thing?
Can you elaborate a little bit by retreat?
You mean
More than
meditation, look at tree, and then do some yoga, and then
No. It doesn't have to be so boring. But then more than 2 day 1 night.
means I have to take Friday leave lah.
Or are we able to travel somewhere else, other countries or something? Or at least Taman Negara or something.
We go retreat. We go to Hong Kong to get the protest lah.
Hey, also can. Also
Well,
can.
don't play that one. You can go, you cannot come back. You don't play later.
Hey,
You see how the
Friday,
Singaporeans go over to the border. Wow, cry there.
No. Actually, we are going there to do a kind of startup. But we don't know in this kind of crisis what kind of the business will be grow in such a short amount of time.
Hey, which business will benefit?
The defensive one you can see the last week the fast moving consumer stock already moving up.
Or sell water, is it? People need to buy water.
Vita soy.
Buy bread, buy biscuit.
我在说一般，哎呀，去喝奶茶。
So okay, come back to topic. Don't go so far. Are we gonna have this retreat kind of thing, Daniel? Maybe in December.
We can have it one round.
哎呀，讲什么 December 啦 ？December everyone say go follow family go
January.
Yeah.
Maybe we can pre-book in December first lah. Yeah, no. December or January, okay. December or January.
Because if it's going to be overseas kind of thing, then we all need to plan ahead lah, right? If we don't intend to, then also we need to plan a little bit because
Pocket time.
Yeah, at least a 3-day 2-night kind of thing already ma. We need to allocate the time. So unless we don't intend to do it this year, then we better say clearly lah. Because our next meeting is on October, then the following meeting is when?
The reason why you push into October is because September is fully booked.
Yeah lah, no, I mean
September lah.
Anyway, if we're gonna do it in a quarterly basis, it's gonna be at least 3 months later ma. So what October means November, December, January. Is it are we gonna meet on January or what?
Preferably December to keep back to the quarterly manner. If December cannot, then the only choice is January. Yeah.
Oh, okay lah.
Yeah. Still try to keep back to the quarterly manner. The reason for this more miniature scale of this October one is because we just had one trip to Singapore, and that trip has is more to the fun side than to the actual work itself actually. So I sort of like
actually every meeting we meet are gonna be all fun only I think.
Yeah, more fun. Yeah, probably 60 to 70% fun. Then 30%.
Okay. Now all done in video conference what? So
yeah.
We are just for bonding most of the time.
Because we also skip the parts where we meet outsiders already, right? Remember?
I mean, fun and learning lah. You can just incorporate doing some
charity
teaching. Actually, we can do charity also. You want to go zoo and see what?
See the other side.
You want to go to zoo? You want to go to the zoo and touch the brake, is it?
Touch the brake.
You want to touch the wood, is it?
Yeah, touch the gorilla.
Okay. Yeah. But to be honest, there is actually nothing much. I mean, not to say nothing much to do lah, but then essentially our meetups will be really more or less bonding and then keep up to date. But in terms of since we I think Annabelle, I'm not sure is this being announced, but Annabelle also kind of stopped the other part now.
The M-Command, yes.
M-Command. So this is on hold indefinitely. Then in terms of business-wise, other than M-Core, which we are already doing in video conferences, there is actually also nothing much to discuss. So this is why I'm saying actually, it's essentially just go and gamble and shake leg only. So we go gambling lah.
So casino.
Yes.
Nevertheless, I still think that is then it makes the quarterly meeting even more meaningful. You see, every now and then we are only in video conference. I mean, we are in video conference for 2 months since Singapore. Yeah. Then even it's even more meaningful to have a quarterly meeting for this bonding law. The only question is that whether we want a longer bonding or shorter bonding. Yeah, that's always a question. 3 days, 2 nights,
Okay,
or
I think you need to make it very clear what's the purpose first. If the purpose is to have fun, then what? Then you plan around there.
Yeah.
frankly speaking, it's going to be have fun only because officially there's nothing much to do. Numbers training, we're going to have it next numbers training is end of August.
Maybe what we can do is instead of just having fun, which is a very vague and very like you guys have to come out from Singapore, then you have to come to Perak just to have fun, man. We have to do something a bit meaningful. So you go and do charity. No, just kidding. You go and
plant some trees.
You go and touch gorilla plant some trees. No, we go and visit company, or we go and I don't know find some way to scatterbat or something. Increase our investors six what the six investor eye, six investor eye, 6 cents of investor.
Expect right.
Six pack different story lah, huh? That one might not be this lifetime lah. So 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 that's that lah. If we can plan around there, so let's say for example we go and visit, I don't know, revenue per heart.
We will always have total, but someone needs to go and organize. So
yes. I mean we have a quarter to plan, ma.
You need organizing
already. We got about 2 months or less than 2 months.
Take turns, you got a quarter to plan, ma. Just write email, ask.
Can, why cannot?
I think it'll be more meaningful. Then everyone will gain a little bit more. Then
Annabelle trying to say something.
That's a good idea, Huan Yang. Yeah, that's a good one.
And
not bad, Annabelle.
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Can you repeat again?
I'm sorry, you're breaking off. What are you saying?
You know what's the answer you get? Depends on the gender. Serious? You ask Richard lah.
You're very sexist, are you?
Oh, sorry. I'm just
sometimes
the one that tell the truth first will kena lah.
Okay lah. Joke aside lah, we are seriously lack of female lah, huh? Okay, that's the truth lah. Okay. So it's gonna be a female, right?
Wait. Let's talk.
Okay. Anyway, jokes aside. Yeah.
I tell you, Daniel, even if guy also the guy better convert to female. You get
this we know one or not?
Huh?
This female we know one or not?
Yeah, no.
Huh? We know or not?
Have we met her?
Okay. Oh, she know nothing. Okay.
Does she want to? No. Okay. What's the intention of joining?
Yeah. Very good question.
Is it to learn or what?
Oh, hang on. Is it that girl that joined our Facebook group? That one? Oh no lah. She's not even on our Facebook group. What is this? Cannot lah.
So if she wants to purely learn, then obviously we have Daniel hasn't mentioned to you, right? We obviously have a MCore course for people that we can charge quite a amount.
Anyway, keep this between us. You are not supposed to tell this to her anyway.
Is it?
Not yet. Not yet. This is for internal discussion only.
Really? Okay. No, just Yes, we have a course, of course. It's called the MCore University, you know?
Yeah, Encore University. Actually, I would suggest, right? You need to test a bit. You need to give some minor commitment, financial commitment to see the interest level, the interest level. Because if you start from nothing, a bit hard to teach from scratch. If she's not interested or she's not willing to put the money on the mouth.
Huh? What? Oh.
Hey, what's her name? What's her name?
You want to stalk her already?
I need to check. Hey guys, do your due diligence, you know. We need to do our due diligence.
Okay. Huan Yang. I tell you what. We see your screen. You share screen and then you stalk her now.
I'm on Facebook lah. I mean, like, what's her name?
You share screen. Huan Yang, share screen.
Jasmine 什么? Jasmine Chua. CHUA. Huh?
QUAH.
Oh,
Share
Jasmine
screen.
Chua.
Huan Yang, share screen.
This is gonna be one of the most hilarious moments.
Okay, I'll share screen.
Share screen faster.
Okay.
Click on picture first.
Which one?
Ayo, so many.
It's gonna be one of the most hilarious moments.
Is it this one? With Ke Hui T and Daniel?
It's not the Annabelle's friend, man.
But this one all Monash people lah. So
Ayo, so small, cannot see anything.
is it her first? There's no Annabelle here also.
Mutual friend. What the?
Huh? You didn't even add her.
This is how close they are.
Like, are you close one? Not close one is there. Not close one is there. So what's the name? Called Jasmine?
Okay, Huan Yang, you go and add her.
Oh, it's cheating on your dog. Okay. I don't think it's this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay, wait. Let me see the picture properly. Sell property one.
Why? It's hurt triple kill.
Oh my god, who's playing Dota the triple?
My friend.
This is not her. It's not her lah.
What the fuck?
It's not her. So what's her name on Facebook?
Ayo.
Walao eh.
Does she remember her face? Annabelle, you remember your friend's face?
Stalker fail, This stalker fail already.
Walao eh. Don't have link eh.
Hey, cannot like that, Annabelle.
Send link ah.
Info must share one, okay?
Oh my god. It's how
Even
close.
remember
Hey, just now you say, oh, we are very close. Wow. Oh, this one is it.
This is so-called, this is what Annabelle was of so close.
Jasmine Chi. Oh, she looked like a person who study a lot one.
She look like a person who like to hiking.
Wow.
Okay, that's Broga Hill,
Wow, quite tall.
Wow, very sporty person.
Okay, what is her purpose of joining? Seriously. And then learn and learn.
She just inquire only lah.
She want to join as analyst or what?
Is it due to sheer curiosity? Sheer curiosity in a sense where she doesn't know this, she's interested, or?
Okay, very easy. You just ask her to pay some nominal sum like 50, 100 or 200 ringgit or something. Then after that, ask her to join the numbers presentation by Adrian.
Wow, got another Jasmine Chi from Monash there.
Richard always great thinking. Nice.
Then if she thinks that it's not overwhelming, it's still okay, then only we talk some more further lah. Because anyway, you say it's just learning. Learning seriously, we also not really able to welcome them as an analyst. Then the other friend, what's the name, Maria? What name? What name? That one too high level already. She too lancy already. Also cannot join.
Oh, you don't like her?
Is it the one that submitted her analysis one before one?
No.
Analysis, that one is Kimi, ah.
That one is Kimi, Kimi.
Kimi, her analysis good law way.
Kimi, no, too much commitment.
You know, Queenie Tan, she's yeah, I believe I was don't know, from primary school or something.
Oh, so long friends already. So long ago already. Friends already.
Yeah, but no. But we're not like, it's not like know her one, because she went to Taman San. I went to yeah, but she got all the mutual friend lah, like Junchi, all this.
Sounds like you guys got some kind of history.
Yeah.
The words of
So what's right or what's wrong about her?
I mean, she works at Mary Kay, is it?
What's right or what's wrong about her, Huan Yang?
No, I didn't say anything.
You okay lah? I never.
I didn't meet her before, so maybe even if I met her, maybe I forgot. So.
Oh, okay. So
apparently, Adrian is her friend. Oh, Ading Tonggyo, so fast one.
Adrian is a master stalker. You don't know.
Oh, Adrian come fire away.
What?
Hey, I thought you're married already.
What?
Adrian register only.
Hey, Richard, what is this? Why you post on Facebook? When team finds another salivating company, HY Monday I kill already.
Yeah lah, but I never say HY is who lah.
Okay lah, I better not like your photo in case he exposed.
Yes, you better don't like. Correct. I'm tempting you to like, but
okay, Paycom, not bad.
So are we going to have any other retreat or something or no? Daniel.
So from my conversation, what I understand just now is quarterly we go and do something meaningful, and then yearly you have one retreat, right?
Yes.
Okay. This year retreat done already. No retreat, right? Not done, right?
No.
Okay. Why Adrian got? Oh, Adrian, I can see your face.
Our yearly and quarterly must be close to the month also, right?
Huh?
Like a quarterly is like 3, 6, 9, 10, right? October, January. Okay, can.
One of the quarter would be a bigger retreat.
So we only meet 4 times a year, lah, is it? In phase.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Until further notice. That will be the arrangement for now. And Huan Yang they spoke of good points about having meaningful activities, such as donation, blood donation, or plant trees, or.
Wait, you want to donate blood? You can go and donate anytime.
Or I'm just buying out. Okay, but yeah, some sort or visit companies or sort of things.
Hey, maybe you go and raise funds together, lah. You go and donate kidney, and then
if I don't want to donate, then I cannot come for a retreat lah.
Yeah lah, too bad lah.
You can do charity by donating.